What's up, people? I got a pickups video because I got something. I just got it, and it's sitting down there, looking at it. I picked up some stuff, and I'm fairly happy with it. So I thought I'd do a video and show you what I got. The first thing that I got is less exciting. I was watching Richard Turner's video, the last one or the one before that, in which he showed this game, Galaga. And Galaga is one of my favorite arcade games. A Namco game, of course. I don't know when the original... Oh, is it 83, the original, the arcade one? It's sitting on my cabinet. I love it. It's hard. I've never finished it. But I thought... I didn't know about this version. I think Galaga versions are very different on different platforms. There are different interpretations. Some of them try to be like the original arcade version, which appears to be difficult because, you know, you have the Starfield background and you have the moving sprites. You know, they have a certain pattern, but they also, after they've landed on the screen, they sort of go in and out, and then they have this pattern that they come down. It's just very difficult to emulate. But this is a game that doesn't really try that. This tries to take the next step. Also by Namco in... I wish there was a date on here. Well, it says 2181, but I'm sure that's not true. Published by Hasbro Interactive. And all of a sudden, the attackers are called the Galaga. That's one of the things. There's a story to this. When you boot it up, there's a story. And I'm thinking the whole time, why does this need a story? This is one of those games that I don't need a story for. It's just blast and kill. Okay, well, there's a story. They've come and they were beaten, and then human race discovers a way of expanding to other parts of the solar system. So we have sort of nanobot terraforming technology, and on one of these planets that we're going to terraform for the first time, all of a sudden the ship that goes there, contact is lost, and the Galaga have returned, and you fight them. Now in this game, you know, I'm looking for the original one ship at the bottom and the enemies from the top, and you attack them and you kill them. That's like attack pattern A in this game. But the next one is where the ship turns its backside to you and you're looking down at them. Which makes it very difficult because your ship is in the way. And to make things even more difficult, there's like a crosshair where you're apparently aiming, but even when you manage to put the crosshair on the enemy, that's not where you're aiming. You have to sort of aim with your ship. It's very odd, very awkward. You have to pick up things for power-ups and fuel and shields, I believe. It's very difficult. And to make things even worse, of course, the game doesn't work with the analog stick. Does it? Oh, I played it on the PS3. Maybe that is why. I played it on the PS3, so it's emulated. Maybe that was the problem. But I like my vertical to be inverted. So up goes down and down is up. But this does it the normal. Up is up and down is down. And I just get confused. Very difficult. And then it has a side view, which is nice. And then all of a sudden you're picking up escape pods, which is just impossible to control them. You have to... That's where I go wrong. You have to pick them up with your ship. So you've been looking at the crosshair all the time. And now, so all of a sudden the crosshair is still there, but you have to beat the ship. I didn't like this game very much. But I am still glad that it's in my waning collection. And why did I say waning? It's because I have sold a lot of games. I started with a goal. I wanted to sell something. I wanted money, but I looked at eBay again. eBay lets you sell 20 items for free, and after that you have to you pay like a per item cost. It's not too much, but still. And after that you pay 10%. The seller pays 10% of the entire revenue, so that's including shipping. Which is why eBay prices are higher. Partly. So I looked at that, and I sort of felt, I was on the verge of doing that, and but then I found one of the one of the shops that we have is called Netgame, and a Netgame is I've been a customer there for a very long time, but they for the longest time they didn't even have like a customer loyalty program, so they didn't have like a card that you could sort of save money on and get store credit and all that. You were able to bring games in there, and they would look at them, and then the guy behind the counter would decide whether or not and how much they would pay. But I found out that they have an online system where you can get a quote, and you scan the barcodes of the games that you want to sell, you get a quote, and you can accept the quote per game. So you can sort of chuck out a couple of games and decide to sell the ones that they offer a fair price on, and you get store credit. So with that in mind, I went through my NES games. And I didn't sell any NES games for some reason. I think the NES games I really didn't want to let go. So, but I had Game Boy games, a mint boxed Donkey Kong, beautiful. I bought it, 80 guilders when I bought it. A mint boxed Prince of Persia for Game Boy. Excellent condition. Then a less minty Bugs Bunny Crazy Castle, that game, and I still have a mint box for Colin McRae Rally. Mint box, everything super, except no game. So I can't. I think because I didn't keep the game in the box, I have a separate, and I think I think I gave it to someone as a gift, like take it. I don't like Colin McRae Rally on the Game Boy, not realizing that I also had the minty box. So I still have a minty box for Colin McRae Rally for the Game Boy. I know that I had it because I can remember playing it. Can't find the game. If I find the game, it's I think it gets sold. So I went through my PS2 collection, and that made a lot of sense. There were so many games that I thought, well, I can sell that, or I have this double, or 3 double, and I just kept going, because the quotes that I was getting back were fair, not super, but fair. I was getting fair prices for some of my games. Some the lowest I got paid was 50 cents. Some were $1.50, and I thought, what the hell? I'm never going to sell, and I'm never going to play. Let's just add it up. And I kept going. I went through my PS2 collection. I went through my original Xbox collection. I went through my PS1 collection. I was lucky to have a Final Fantasy VII complete. Extra. I have 2 complete ones and 2 incomplete ones, and I sold one, and I got 25 euros for it, which if you wanted to buy one, you could for that price, and it's not a stellar price, but it's fair. I thought I bought it for $2.50, so it had a price still on it, and I remember where I bought it. So went through all of the games collections, and even the PS3 collection. The PS3 had like a stack yay high that I thought, I had Near Double, I had Dante's Inferno double. I had Devil May Cry. Loads and loads of games. I haven't gone through my my GameCube collection up there, because by that time I was there. It took a couple of weeks to figure everything out and put everything in boxes and ship it. And I saved up. I saved up my store credit. And here's the reason for the video. Because I bought a PS4. Me and my PS4. This is the Uncharted version. It's a 1 terabyte. I haven't even unwrapped it yet. This is just how it... It's not how it came. It came inside a box, but this is the Uncharted version, the 1 terabyte one. And I thought I'd just open it right here and show you guys what it looks like. It's a special edition, and it comes with a special controller, but it comes also with an extra controller. So I have 2 controllers and a game. Of course, this will be my only PS4 game right now. Realizing, of course, that this box is now mint. And I want to keep it like that. So I'm going to be very, very careful opening the box. And I bought it new. I could have bought a standard one, which was cheaper. It was only 10 euros cheaper. And 10 more expensive to buy this one. So I thought, you know what, get Uncharted 4, because the game is in here. Uncharted 4 Special Edition PS4 for 10 euros more. And that rhymes. Sort of a sleeve. Okay. Here goes. Oh God. You see, this is why I just don't keep cardboard. Oh, there we go. In very good shape, because I always tear something up. You'll see that I'll stand on it later. Isn't it exciting? I find it exciting. It's not stuck, is it? Like glued. See, this is where I'll get... Oh, here we go. I'll get... I'll lose my patience. And I'll start ripping things apart. And tearing the cardboard. But I'm doing my best to... Oh. It sounded like a fart, didn't it? Okay, box is open. The inside box is just all white. There's nothing on that. Well, there's something on the back, but that's just... Okay. First, I'm going to get the console out first. Some cardboard. Has a little sleeve. Now, normally, I just go for the cheap stuff. There was one that was used, a black one. And I could have just done that, but I didn't. And there we go. There we go. PS4 with Mr. Drake on it. Uncharted, it says in gold. And then on the front, now I'm not the greatest Uncharted fan, but it says Sic Parvis Magna on it. You tell me what that means. My PS4. I am, you know, when the PS4 came out, you saw people like unpacking them and showing them, but now everyone's talking about their PS4, but no one's showing it anymore because everybody knows what it looks like. Well, it's new to me, so I am happy and proud to have my PS4. 1 terabyte. This is according to the... Oh, there is a model number, CUH1216B, which is supposed to be more quiet than the original one. Because the original one's supposed to be noisy? I don't know. PS4. I am not sure if I can put this on its side. Can I do that? I won't until I'm sure, but it'll probably just sit like that. Oh, how lovely. Uncharted 4, the game. Not to be sold separately, so that's where they come from. Well, I'm not going to fiddle with it. It's a disc and it has no manual. I'm pretty sure about that because it's too light. And I guess there is a little tab to pull the thing open, but if you have a knife, why not use that? Ah, lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Yeah. Uncharted 4. A Thief's End. No manual. No map. No nothing. But it's a game. And there's naturally... Oh, wait a minute. There's the controller. It's in a little baggie. And it's in the same color as the... I don't know. I think it has to be charged first, doesn't it? Right. Controller. In the same color as the console. Nice, nice, nice. Ooh. You want me to do it? On camera? I'm gonna do it. My wife would leave these on for as long as she can. We have a navigation system for in the car. You know, if you have a car that has no built-in one, the one that has a suction cup and you stick it to the window, it still has the cover on it on the screen. It's off. I'm keeping it. And the other one. Wouldn't it be great if I left them on and at one time I sell it with them still on? Yep. It's my own PS4 controller. And I have another one. But, okay. Lovely, lovely. It slid off. And the rest... just wires and stuff. The PS4 headset, yay! And the charge cable for the controller and an HDMI cable and a power cable. So it has a built-in power supply. So I'm now the lucky owner of the PS1 5 times, the PS2 a couple of times, I think also 5. And the PS3, which I have only 1, and the PS4, also 1. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.